Alright, welcome back everybody to the Europa Universalis for Achievement Project. And we are now on France, episode 12. Alright. These episodes are, there's going to be a ton of episodes for this, I guess. I don't know. But yeah, so when we left off, we were invading England, defending Cornwall, who we made them release in our last war. And I realized that I had not made a manual save, so we are on our monthly autosave. So I don't think I lost too much progress. Less than a month, obviously. But yeah. So that is something that I will have to watch in the future. But yeah, like I said, for now, not a huge deal. Yeah, not a huge deal. Alright. So go ahead, we can't rest on our laurels too much. They could be building up an army in Meath. I don't know if they are or not. We can check, I guess. England. They have one army over there. So at some point they could try and ferry that over to their island, which would cause trouble. So I have to watch out for that. Yeah, I don't think Austria is going to give me... I would like to go help Trier out over there. That'd be nice, but I don't think Austria is going to give me access to go do it. And I can't really afford to anyways. So I'm trying to get Trier on my side and Saxony, I guess. Cologne is kind of just there. That's all in my bid to eventually become emperor. Alone is coming due. That's still 2 years away. We're okay. You're kind of bleeding money here, though. What is all the money bleed from? Reinforcing. Yeah. Reinforcing mercs will be expensive. That is true. Kind of like, yeah, the mercs won me the war with England here, but they are expensive. No kidding about that. Gained a trade CD with Navarra. Not important. I'm not going to war with them. My attention is occupied elsewhere. Oxfordshire. Actually have a... Is that where our leader is? It's inland. That's probably why it is progressing so quickly. So war goals for this goal, I think I would like to grab one of England's provinces, probably Kent, to make it easier to ferry troops over. Instead of having to rely on Cornwall there, because that's a whole sea zone away. It's a little more vulnerable. So I'd like to grab Kent and at least a couple more of my mainland provinces here. We win the siege of Oxfordshire. Good. We can split these up and go be more effective at 2 other sieges. I've carpeted them so that they can't build anything else there. Are they building more units on Meath? They are not. They're not building more units. That's good. Good to know. How many loans do I have right now? 2? I have 2 loans? Okay. The interest is 0.46. I could cut maintenance, I guess. I could cut maintenance. Yeah. Because they're not fighting. Cut that maintenance and actually make some money. We'll be able to repay that loan maybe when it comes up. Because all the actual fighting is done here. I'll just keep an eye on it. If they start building more guys, I can up the maintenance again. Well, they do have a small chance of... There's a small chance of revolts. But that's a pretty small chance, so... I'm not going to worry too much about it. We can build some armories if we want. Maybe if we've got more money than we know what to do with later, we'll do that. Right now, the military points are too valuable. I'm not that far ahead of time in tech yet, where I can afford to just waste military points. Just 65%. Good. Alright. Keep it moving. Keep it moving. Genoa dishonors with Switzerland. Yeah, no doubt, because you're bankrupt and Aragon's occupying you. I wonder if they will take Corsica from them. It's kind of what I would expect to happen in that war. Provence pieces out. They're only allied with Venice now, huh? And a personal union with Lorraine. Yeah, if I had my armies on the main line, it would be a good time to strike. Yeah, England maintains their naval superiority. It's gonna happen, right? Can lower it a little bit further, as long as they are still. Yeah. I need them to reinforce, I guess, but I want to make as much money as I can in the meantime. Give me my cardinal back. We'll just watch and make sure that this is actually still reinforcing, even if slowly. Yeah, I want to make money back so I can repay those loans. When they come due. Magdeburg refuses the demand for unlawful territory. Tisk tisk, Austria. Tisk tisk. Yeah, we're almost out of relations improvement we can do with Trier, which is kind of a shame. Yeah. I mean, okay, so how much do they like the Palatinate? That's who I'm competing with there. How much do they like them? Under T. So Trier. Oh yeah, they have. Actually, they're not gonna get much more with Trier either. So that's kind of even, right? Kind of even. It's not really reinforcing. May need to up it for just another couple months or so to get it to actually reinforce to 2,000 here. There we go. Now they're at full strength, and I can let that go, I think. Right? I can keep it where it is for a little bit longer. We've got a few more regiments that can reinforce them. Making some progress here. It's just kind of a long process siege to move down. Pretty soon we'll be recalling our guy from Trier. Yep. Ooh, water shortage. That's good. So Genoa cedes Corsica, as I expected. Aragon grows stronger. Good job, ally. I like that. They're kind of, guarding my southern flank here, keeping Castile off my back. Alright. Full annexation. Bye, Georgia. We barely knew you. Caraclone just wrecked them. Aragon enters an alliance with Milan. Okay. That's fine. Not super worried about that. Alright. Yeah, minus 13 for Trier, 55 for Cologne, 144 for Saxony. Okay, so our guys recalled from Trier. And they can't really like us much more than they do. So what other modifiers are there? So relations, alliance, there's trust. Okay, so that will grow with time. We are getting more points for Diplo rep. We could get some more for legitimacy. Get a couple more for prestige. We could knock the Palatinate down a peg and get more. They were suffering a minus 100 penalty in relation to Austria because they are a large nation in the HRE. Yeah, that's a big one. That's a big one. They've got a marriage and an alliance. It's gonna be hard to overcome that 100 gap. Gotta knock Austria down a peg if we want to take the emperorship, I think. I don't think we own any HRE provinces. Pretty sure we don't. Oh, hey, I got a guy. Let's start working on Armagnac here. Since I don't think that is realistic to try and grab that emperorship at the moment, we're gonna go ahead and yeah, I want diplomatic actions. That's what I want. Improve relations. There we go. Alright. We need to get that up to 190 so we can start integrating them. We are making money now. We'll keep that clock moving. Seven of 9 ports are blockaded. Yeah. That's gonna happen. We're fighting against England. We cannot match them in a navy. That is for sure. Livonian Order supporting Lithuania. Okay. Twur is annexed. Muscovy's doing a good job of consolidating up there. I expect they will manage to form Russia at some point. The Knights in Venice, that's a pretty typical pairing. Alright. Moving along, we've got several sieges that are in positive territory now. Has England started building any more troops? Nope, they're still not building any more troops. That's good. They've kind of given in. I mean, they've accepted that I've won this war, it looks like. Alright. Win the Siege of Derby. Good. We'll send one to Gwynedd, one to Lancashire. take our loan. Oh, Portugal, give me my cardinal back. There we go. None of that. None of that silly business. Siege of Norfolk is done. Good. I can go to Yorkshire. And these two we can split. One to Northumberland, one to Cumbria. Oh, we got an extra guy there as well. We can send him to Cumbria. Right, good. Got one loan coming due in June 58. Okay. Venice revoked their guarantee. They probably have an actual alliance now. That's why. It's not that they're protecting them any less. It's just they have a formal alliance. So after this war is done, I might as well just formally vassalize Cornwall, since they're costing me so much in relation slots anyways. Oh, they're just costing me the alliance. I could unally them, and we could vassalize them later. That might be wise. Tuscany entered an alliance with Savoy, not a big deal. Yeah, and actually, if we unally them, that will probably entice England to attack them again. Which would be good. Does Cornwall have? Oh no, Wales has got cores there. Cornwall does not have any cores there. I thought they might, but they do not. Alright. We're making some money again. That's good. Still need one more 1,000 or something up in Northumberland. Need one more month of ticking before I can lower maintenance again. London's in positive territory. That's good news. I think this war will be officially done pretty soon. Empire. Oh, we want Gloucestershire. We can send one more up to there. Otherwise, we can return those units to Cornwall. I do not need any more units. And in Cornwall, they won't take any attrition, which would cost me money. Speaking of attrition, yeah, our war exhaustion is pretty gnarly. My goodness. It is really hurting my morale and revolt risk and all that. Yeah, if it were not for that war exhaustion, my revolt risk would be like nil. It's making it more expensive to create a core as well if I take Kent. Glamorgan is sieged down. That's good. I want Kent. Once Kent is sieged and London is sieged, we should be in a good situation. Friesland and Galera. Cologne is in a war. That's Friesland. Okay, yeah, they're both HREs. Galera's in rough shape. They already had rebels occupying their territory, so they have no army. That's an easy win for Friesland. Assuming that they can beat those rebels. Let's lower maintenance some more. There we go. Looking good. We're making money. Making money, but not paying our mercs. I guess Galera does have allies that could help him out, so maybe that's what will happen. I don't know. London has maximum siege progress. Oh, we win the siege of Wessex. Having maintenance this low is actually losing my army guys. So I have to watch out for that. Make sure England isn't building more guys. They're still not. That's good. I just need the Siege of Kent to finish, and the Siege of London, and regardless of what's happening up here, we should be in good shape. I'm kind of surprised Scotland is not taking advantage of this to attack England. I would almost expect them to be like, hey, England has no armies, to being full siege down, I could just attack them and win a war. I'm kind of surprised they're not doing that. Just because that's what I would do if I were Scotland. They could be just sitting on those provinces waiting when my war is done, and then they would just full occupy them, just like that. Alright. Come on, go gadget sieges. We're at max there. It's just a matter of Portugal. Give me my cardinal back. You cannot have him. Silly Portugal. Alright, well, good news is we should have plenty to repay our loans when they're due. That does not look like it will be a problem. We're not at our force limit here. I could build more barks. Well, actually, I need more transports. That's what I really need. I should build 6 more transports. Lincoln is done. That's fine. What I really need is Kent and London. Those are the only ones that really matter to me. Because Kent is the one I want to take, and London will end the war. If it's not already ended by just taking Kent. That should 99% them. I believe. Milan and Tyrol are buddy-buddy. That's cool. Hi Tyrol, you're welcome for releasing you. I want to get into another war with Austria, release the Netherlands or something. That'd be great. Or release Styria over there. Just something to, yeah, releasing Styria would probably be good. Netherlands might revolt themselves at some point. Armagnac, how you doing? Okay, so we're in a war, so it's actually 25 lower for the purposes of vassalizing. So that's 145. Got 45 more to go before we can do our thing. And we are at time for this episode. So yeah, I'm going to go ahead and kill it, and we'll be back to continue and hopefully finish this war with England.